What's your weirdest, but surprisingly effective life hack that you swear by?
It's not weird, but you wouldn't believe how much you can get done in the kitchen while waiting for the microwave to beep.
I do favors for my future self. If I do this now, I make it easier for future me, and then it becomes easier for present me because I'm doing it for someone else. Don't put it down, put it away.
Potato peeler slices cheese.
If you need to remember something, put your keys on in Wonder It.
My grandfather always used to say, don't argue with a jackass. A person watching won't be able to tell the difference.
Citric acid powder poured down your toilet and let overnight really cleans the porcelain really well.
If you screw up at work, admit it quickly and fix it, or ask how to fix it. Once you admit it, no one can really yell at you about it anymore, and if they do, they are a jerk. Admission can be a powerful move and can reduce your stress about the mistake.
It's not super weird, but whenever I go to get a glass of water, I make a point to chug as much as I reasonably can then. Fill it back up before I leave the kitchen. It's like farming free hydration XP at the spawn.
Move toward acceptance as soon as possible. You can't move forward effectively until you accept the truth of the situation. Sigh.
The secret to being more charismatic and likable is not to be more entertaining or obviously amazing, but to be a good, engaged listener. People think it's all about telling amazing stories about your fantastic life, regaling people with your hilarious jokes, being the life of the party, etc. But more often it's the opposite. Charismatic people come across as patient and curious, and not eager to please or impress. These people know how to bring people out. They make people feel seen and heard. Edit. I think to avoid further confusion, I should define what engaged listening is. It's not just hearing what someone else is saying and resisting the urge to interrupt. It's about making a conversation lively with relevant questions and other interactions where you bring yourself into the conversation but don't make it just about you. Engaged listeners are as big a part of the conversation and the person they are engaging. It's more than making eye contact and not talking for most of the time.
The only true life hack I learned online is curling the bottom of a chips bag underneath itself. Creates a nice bowl shape to the bag with the opening horizontal. As chips get eaten, curl more of the bag under to lower the sides, but I tend to splash around at the shallow end of the conversation. Pull.
My dentist told me to do this. I don't rinse my mouth after brushing. I just spit out any excess paste and then let the rest sit in my mouth. I haven't had a cavity ever since doing this.
Never play cards with people you don't know for any real amount of money.